Good morning, everybody. Dean the Turkey Legster here, out. Little surprise stream here. I'm out getting some video content for the channel. You'll see that coming up later in the coming couple of weeks. This is Fort Christmas Historical Park in East Central Florida, East Orange County. Nice little historical gem that we have here that I'm so glad that I live nearby. It's just a fascinating place to come visit and come walk around. It's not usually crowded. There's a couple of people actually, a couple of other vehicles actually just parked here just within the last couple minutes. But it's with the exception of sometimes there's like a whole bus full of kids that are here. Generally speaking, it's not crowded. But then they do have some events during the year here and there over the weekends. So John Corndog, welcome in. Good morning. Hope you're having a great what is today? Tuesday. You're having a great Tuesday. I'm having a great morning. I'm just here a couple hours here. This is not going to be a long stream. I've said in the past, I think I say this every time I'm here trying to stream. The signal here is very unreliable, so I can't go in any of the buildings, and there's even some of the outdoor spots where I will see my signal indicator drop. But anyway, I don't want to just be sitting here chatting the whole time. I want to actually, one reason I wanted to go live is because I'm going to walk past the fort, and we'll look at the outside, and then we will head over to another section. So over here, I mentioned I was getting some other video content. Over here we have some other buildings. There's this building you see right straight ahead is the schoolhouse. I'll have a video coming up of that in the near future. Then there's a newer building, a post office on the other side. They also have like a kitchen or a lunchroom building, and then that house there that's straight ahead is like a set up to look like a house back in the 1950s. I'll be back to do another video of that. I do have a video of that on the channel, so check that out. And then we have like a barn covered area there with a bunch of tractors and farm equipment from back in the day. So a few interesting buildings over there, and then you have the fort over here, and then there's another section of older historical homes from like early 1900s, maybe 1800s, and that's really fascinating. So that's the section we're gonna just stroll over to, and like I said, this won't be a terribly long stream, but if you watch this on the replay, make sure to leave a comment and let me know. And I really do wish signal was better out here. I would take you all over and do all of my content as a live stream, because that's honestly more fun. But it gets kind of glitchy, and you know, I show what I can. And there's some friends over in the historical homes area that I want to introduce to you. If you've seen videos, streams from here before, you probably know what I'm talking about. So, let me stand up and then we will walk. I think we'll walk over to that side of the fort and walk along the road. Yeah. So welcome to Fort Christmas, guys. Let's take a stroll this morning on this beautiful Tuesday morning. It's warm. It's a little humid. You know, that's Florida for you. It's not too hot yet. But, and I won't be here, you know, terribly long this morning. But, you know, it's just nice. There's a pleasant breeze. Pleasant breeze. Alrighty, I stood up. Yay! As you get older, that's a victory sometimes. And I'm not that old, but I've got some, you know, some things I think make me feel a little older than I should. But anyway, here's the fort. There's the outside of the fort. They have two of these blockhouse buildings on the opposite corners. And then they have, you can see at the top of the roof here. That's a storehouse. Really fascinating in there. Epcot forever. Jordan, good morning. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I have not texted you in a while. Hope life is treating you well. Things are going well. Need to reach out to you about maybe getting together at maybe Epcot. So I might be reaching out to you sometime in the near future. But welcome in. Yeah. So here we are. Here's the fort. You're getting ready to leave the country for 5 weeks. Oh, wow. So listen, Jordan, send me a text. Maybe like roughly like when you're going to be back. Of course, I know when you get back, you probably need to get back into regular life. But anyway, or we can definitely want to plan to meet up with you again, maybe when the weather decides to be a little less hostile, maybe in October. But anyway, there is the front of the fort. They've got an American flag up there. If the wind was blowing, you could see it going more. But then here's the entrance to the fort. I do see the signal dropping, so I'm going to keep walking along. This is the frustrating part. Yeah, okay, Jordan. Yeah, whatever you want to share, I'm just interested. I just kind of want to plan to meet up with you at some point. But, you know, when life is keeping you busy, we gotta wait till things settle down. These loud bugs. I don't know what they are. Cicadas or think they're cicadas. Really loud. Now look at these giant oak trees. There's a butterfly. It's like a green butterfly. I don't think it caught on the, I don't think you saw it. But there was a green butterfly. Yeah. All right, so we're going back here to the historical homes, pioneer homes area. I do have a whole series of videos on the channel that I recorded going through all these lag free. And I have a Fort Christmas playlist. Actually, when I go back to switch the title and put a thumbnail in, I will put a link to that in the description of the video. So if you've been here before, if you've know the channel, been around the channel, you know that we have some feathered friends that hang around this area. They might be hiding out underneath the houses, possibly, or maybe they're in their enclosure over here. So we're just going to come over here and say hi, and I think that'll be the stream. I didn't want to go on too long. Oh, they're over near their enclosure, but they're not locked inside today. I have my chicken friends over here. Yes. My chicken friends. Hello. Oh my goodness, they're coming to say hi. Hello. How you doing? How are you? Oh, really? Did you really? You guys just are not shy, are you? Oh my. Don't peck my leg. This might be a problem. Don't peck my leg. I think they know that I eat turkey. So we're gonna okay. They're following the leader, the leader, the leader, following the leader wherever he may go. No. Hey. Are you gonna behave? You're gonna behave. You're gonna behave. Jonathan Chong, welcome in. I'm getting attacked by chickens. What are you doing? Don't. Okay. I may have to abort the mission. No. Okay. This is If you saw a recent edition of my turkey nuggets video, then you saw these ladies getting just really into the personal space. Oh my gracious. I'm gonna go say hello to these other ladies over here. They're being more respectable here. Hi. That's right, John. Yeah? You want to come up and say hello? Come out. Listen. You all need to have personal space, or else I'm not going to come visit you anymore. Alright, this stream turned very, not relaxing and friendly. Did you talk to Alfred Hitchcock by any chance? You know, he made a whole movie about birds that, you know. Yeah. Okay. I had chicken yesterday. Yeah, I did. I had chicken yesterday. Well, I do eat chicken, but I eat turkey too. Yeah. Okay. All right. They seem to have gone away. Maybe they were just coming up and saying hi. You know how dogs do when you meet a dog for the first time? They come running up to you and all friendly and want to say hi and everything. I'm watching you. Yeah, I'm watching you. You are pretty, but I am watching you. What? Don't fight. You're being recorded right now. Don't fight. The internet's gonna know that you fight. Uh-huh. Really? I don't know. Don't know what you want to do about it. Yeah? Are they something to deal with? Are they a lot? Are they just a lot to deal with? Yeah. Francisco, hello, happy Tuesday. Welcome in. I am here visiting the chickens at Fort Christmas. Yeah, I'm talking about. Alright, so they grew very disinterested in me. You wanna, here, let's try this again. You wanna come up and say hello? Yeah, John. Jeans, long pants. Wanna come up and say hi? Come up and say hello? Any takers? You wanna come up and say hello? You want to come up and say hi? Come on up and say hello to YouTube. Come on up. Come on up. Come up. You did it. There you go. This is the kind of interaction I can deal with. You want to say hello? Hi. Tell everyone to bop that like button. Bop that like button. Yeah. Absolutely. How your day going? How is your day going, huh? You are very pretty. Yeah. Your friend over there's got a bunch to say. Yeah. Do you have anything to say? Yeah? Oh. Did that happen, really? Did that really happen? Don't say. You don't say. You don't say. Isn't she pretty, guys? See, when you're not pecking at my feet and legs, yeah, you're real pretty. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Here comes your friend. This might be the pecky one. Hi, Pecky. Your friend's laughing. Your friend's laughing over there. No. No. You are not going to come near. If this were 2020, you'd have to stay 6 feet away. Let's go back to that. Can we just go back to that? Just that part of it. The 6 feet rule. That was great. Give a man some personal space. You're pretty too. You're really pretty. Yeah, yes you are. Yeah. Oh? Do they really do that? Wow. Do you want me to file a complaint or something about that? Or you guys hear what she's saying? That's atrocious. It's just atrocious. Jason Thibodeau, good morning from Fort Christmas. I'm visiting the chickens. It's very clucktastic. I do say so myself. I want to try something. I think I'm going to walk over here. There's a nice bench. Gonna see how the signal is over here, and then maybe I can just sit here and just kind of enjoy the area. The bench is in the shade. Very nice. The chickens might follow me over here. Surfer girl Cherie, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. So I'm out here at Fort Christmas. So these homes are here really interesting. Here we go. Here's our bench. And then we'll see if the chickens follow me back over here. But there they are in their chicken coop. So these benches are new. They're really nice. Over here, it's in the shade. There's a bench over there, over by the little pond. It's actually it's a retention pond, but it's kind of interesting to go sit down and everything. Chickens. I don't know what I said. I either invited them to come over or I said something about their mother. I fear it might be the latter of the two because they're not coming over. They're not followed me over. Hey. Chickens. They need a bench over right by the chickens. Like underneath that tree, they need a bench. I think they would have come running over by now if they were going to attack me. But maybe that's their strategy. They're going to wait until I think it's safe. And then they're going to come all running over. Oh, I hear them bucking. Buck. Yeah? She's cussing out the other one. Oh my gosh, this sounds serious. What happened? Are you okay? What happened? What happened? What happened? Did you hear all that carrying on? Where are you? What's going on under there? You want to go check on your friend? Of course, they stopped when I came over here. Hey, girlfriend, you finding bugs? Yeah? Yeah. You getting some good bugs? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. I know. You don't want to do that on camera. There's the ladies in here again. Maybe they'll want to come back up on the ladder. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. They're looking for food over here. Looking for food. Let me try this other ladder. One of them will wanna. They seem more curious, like when I first come over. Yeah? Okay. Whatever you say. Let me talk to the lady over here. Ma'am, are you finding bugs? Are you finding bugs? Yeah. Yeah. Gotta be very quiet so they can get the bugs. Yeah. Hi. Hi. How you doing? Yeah. Yeah. That's interesting. It's very fascinating. Okay. Maybe head over here. They're heading over here. Let's just go over and say hi to these ladies over here. And I think we'll go ahead and maybe sign off for this stream. Yeah, I'm coming over to say hello. How in the hey are you? How in the hey are you? Yeah. I know, it is getting warm out here. There's this new thing out called shade underneath the trees. Yeah, they are. Well, actually, it's the lighter colored chickens I'm worried about. These ones here, they're more like accepting. The other ones that have personal space deficiencies. Here we got a couple over here in the shade. You getting bugs? You getting bugs? Yeah. You getting breakfast? Breakfast? Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Okay. Where'd they go? Yeah, the smarter ones are in the shade. Are you finding bugs? Are you finding bugs? Yeah. All right, you want to tell everyone thank you for watching, and hope you have a great day, a gobble-tastic day, or a cluck-tastic day, a cluckerific day. You want to tell everyone that? All right, everyone. Well, thank you for watching. Have a clucktastic day. Thanks for popping in here. I'm going to have a couple videos on the channel coming up in the next week or so from here at Fort Christmas. You might even see the chickens again. So have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. And as we head out, I'm going to flip around here again and I'll let the attack chickens bid you all a fair farewell, a fond farewell. Stay quiet. They won't know I'm here. Oh, that one flew. Wow. All the chickens over here. There's some over here. Some over here. I'm counting 9. I'm counting 9. And I think that's all of them. All right. Have a gobble-tastic day, guys.